Hey guys, Lucky Star Shi-Roku here, and welcome to another Nintendo Direct. A little bit of housekeeping before we get into all of this. I know it's a bit early for the housekeeping, but there's a few things I need to say. So, I've not done a Nintendo Direct reaction in quite a while because, well, one, it's just, I'm a lot busier these days. When the directs happen, it's usually at an inconvenient time for me. Because I think the last couple directs and state of plays that there was, I think I was on some kind of event, I think, with the house. So I couldn't do that one. And the last direct that there was in state of play, I think I did try to react to it, I think. But I think there was also a bit of a heat wave going on at the time in the UK, and heat waves get pretty bad over here. Like they're not quite as bad as American heat waves. Now keep in mind, typical British homes don't have air conditioning. We don't have aircon like the Americans or the Japanese. So we don't have aircon. We don't have aircon. We don't have air conditioning. All we've got is windows and fans. So that means while heat waves over here, they don't last as long as what they do in America or in Japan. While they are short, when we do have heat waves, they are pretty bad. And keep in mind that UK homes are built differently than American homes. British homes are built to keep the heat in, whereas American homes, the reverse is true. So British homes are built to keep the heat in, and the opposite is true for American homes, at least as far as I know. So that's why I've not been doing. That's why there was no direct last time there was a direct. I did try to react to it, but again, I think there was a heat wave going on, and I think the direct didn't really interest me all that much. I was getting bored. There wasn't that much to engage me really, and I was getting pretty bored, and I was just, I just wasn't enjoying it. So that's why there wasn't a direct before. I'm gonna try and react to this one. Obviously, if it sees the light of day, then if you see it, then it means I was able to get invested in this one. But if not, well, oh well. I'm gonna try doing the direct and state of plays again. And oh no, I've just realised there's a state of play on as well. Oh, why did they have to release them on the same day? Seriously, are they trying to work me into an early grave? Oh, anyway, so I'm gonna do the direct and the state of play. See if I can actually get through this one. Obviously, if it sees the light of day, obviously then we'll see what happens. Going into this one, I have no idea what to expect. I'm completely in the dark. I don't know what's expected. I don't know what's been known to be in development. I don't know all that much. I think maybe Metroid Prime 4, and that's about it in terms of the stuff I know. There may be other things I've forgotten about, but yes. And oh, of course, I do know about the whole thing with Charles Martinet. I do know about him retiring as the voice of Mario. Good for him. Good for him. He's been doing this for years, and also good for him. Also, retiring as the voice and becoming the Mario ambassador. That's good for him. So it's good to see that we'll still see him around here and there. But with all that said, I don't really have that much to say. So let's just jump straight in to the direct, I suppose. Also, when I did this before, when I did the last direct like this, obviously I was very new to editing myself, and I have a much better idea of what I'm doing now. So, yeah. So in we go to the next direct. I think this one was for the 14th of September. As always, I do react to these a little bit late, just because I prefer to watch it as a VOD rather than a stream, just because it's easier that way. Easy to skip things if they don't interest me all that much, and just general stuff like that. So, again, okay, that looks all right. Right. Okay, so this is Oh, of course, the American system. I am watching it on. I am watching the American stream just because the British one doesn't seem to dub all of the Japanese directors and stuff, of which I prefer the dubs. It's a bit easier to listen to rather than read subtitles, and it's just easy that way. So yeah, as always, I do watch this a bit late just because of well, it's just easy to watch it as a VOD, but. Here we go. No idea what to expect. Hopefully it's something good. But here we are with Nintendo Direct, the 14th of September 2023. And without further ado, let's begin. Okay, what we got here? Oh, Splatoon. Splatoon 3. Not really a Splatoon fan, but hey, good for people who like Splatoon. Okay. I'm not a big Splatoon fan myself, but it would be nice to have like the original Splatoon because that's still on the Wii U from my understanding. And you know, the other two are on there, so it would be nice to have the whole collection. Same goes for Luigi's Mansion, to be honest, because you know we've got I think we've got Luigi's Mansion 2 coming on the Switch, and 3's already there, so it would be nice to have Luigi's Mansion 1, just you know, all 3 on the Switch. Would be nice, wouldn't it? Okay, again, not a big fan of Splatoon myself, really, but you know, good for people who like Splatoon. Oh, new UI. Okay. Yeah, again, I'm not saying too much, just because again, Splatoon's not really my cup of tea. I mean, you know, I think it's good. It's more good for multiplayer. You know, those types of games. Oh, expansion pass. Oh, for God's sake. They're doing a lot of that these days. I'm not sure how I feel about it. Side order. Yeah, I'm generally not sure how I feel about... Oh.
Hello, everyone.
Okay, good, it's dubbed. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. In the UK version, they have the subtitles, which are... It's a lot harder for me to... It's just easier for me to hear it with a dub, so that's why I'm watching the American version.
Your guide for today's Nintendo Direct. You just saw a new trailer for Wave 2 of the Splatoon 3 Expansion Pass DLC, Side Order.
Not sure how I feel about that.
This brand new story is set in the Spire of Order, where you'll strengthen your character's abilities as you ascend the Spire's floors. We're developing this single-player DLC so it can be played over and over again. It's planned to release in spring 2024, so please look forward to it. Okay, let's see our first batch of Nintendo Switch headlines.
Okay.
Toys are back in town.
Donkey Kong.
Mario. The rivalry that heated up on the Game Boy Advance system reignites on the Nintendo Switch system.
Oh.
With his eyes on the prize, Donkey Kong has stolen all the mini Mario toys from the factory. And it's up to Mario to track him down. In each stage, contraptions and other challenges await.
So this was on the Game Boy originally.
Observation and action are vital to your success. Mario needs to reach the key, but he can't quite cross the gap. That monkey's tail looks a little suspicious though, doesn't it? If Mario does this, now he can get across.
Oh, that's clever.
And safely grab the key. Platform too high? Reach it with a handstand jump or a backflip.
Oh my, well, that's really clever. I don't think we've seen that in a Mario game before.
Observe
I don't think we have.
to collect mini Marios, clear stages, and face Donkey Kong.
Yeah, the voice is a bit different there, but it still sounds like Mario.
In this updated
It still sounds like him though.
you can play with a friend in local co-op. However you choose to.
I mean, again, Charles has been doing it for a long time, like ever since 64. So maybe it was time for a change.
Launches on Nintendo Switch February 16th. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop. Save the prince and the world.
Okay.
Guide Sargon as he
Prince of
sets out
Persia.
to save the Prince of Persia and restore the world's balance.
I've heard about Prince of Persia. Apparently it's a decent game series.
This game features 2D, side-scrolling action-adventure gameplay. Dash through breathtaking environments in a mythological, Persian-inspired world. But don't linger too long if you hope to survive. Harness sword and bow techniques, as well as time powers, to best these hostile lands. As your journey progresses, Sargon will grow stronger and learn
Is Prince of
more
Persia any good? I've heard it's good, but
Equip amulets to further boost your abilities, among other perks. The number of amulets you can equip is limited though, so choose wisely. Use everything at your disposal
Oh,
to
Manticore.
navigate this harsh world and defeat the mythical beasts
Basilisk?
that stand in your way. Get ready to save the prince and discover the mysteries of Mount Calf. When Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown launches on the Nintendo Switch system January 18th, you can receive the in-game Warrior Within
mark in your calendars, guys.
ordering the game from Nintendo eShop. These games will help you chase your passions.
Okay, what we got?
For true arcade racing in Horizon Chase 2.
Okay.
Speed through stunning environments, each with its own dynamic art style, while overtaking your rivals on the road. Play the main campaign to unlock vehicles, courses, and more. You can also upgrade your vehicle and style it to fit your high-octane needs. Itching for more racing action? Up to 4 speedsters can put the pedal to the metal in couch
I mean,
co-op or online.
not really a big racer, but this does look kind of fun.
2, launching on Nintendo Switch later today.
Like, just the adrenaline.
For musical mayhem in this rhythm-based adventure.
Oh,
Time your button presses with
crap,
the
I'm terrible with rhythm.
and battle bosses. Over 30 thrilling tracks await, including music from iconic Konami games. Up to 4 friends can battle it out in versus modes or jam together in local or online play. Super Crazy Rhythm Castle launches on Nintendo Switch November 14th. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop.
What's next? Oh,
Anya Forge
Really?
has a new assignment from school.
a Spy Family game? An ex-Spy Family game?
Weekdays, you'll head to class, then enjoy family time in the evenings. On days off,
Oh my
explore
god.
all sorts of exciting places, like the beach or an art museum, in search of subjects to photograph. How will you spend your time with friends and family?
I did quite enjoy the Spy Family anime.
Anya make? Spy Anya Operation Memories launches on Nintendo Switch next year.
Okay. Okay. I did quite enjoy the Spy Family anime, so I think I might actually... I might have to... That might be another one that I check out. Although, I might need to check to see if it's on Steam as well, because I don't want this to be a... I don't want this to be a Made in Abyss binary falling star situation, where I got it on Steam... I got it on Switch... Didn't like the button layout for the Switch control. I don't know, just felt a bit unnatural to me. Got on Steam and it felt a lot more better with the Xbox controls. I might need to check things out just to make sure it's not a repeat of that. But that looks interesting because I did like the Spy Family anime.
Mario's first RPG adventure returns. The Super Mario RPG
Chibi!
is back with updated graphics. Let's go over some new and returning gameplay features. Time your button presses with action commands to increase damage dealt or decrease damage
This does look fun.
When
And again, I do like my RPGs.
you can now damage all enemies at once.
Ooh.
Every successful action command will fill this gauge. When it's full, you can unleash the 3-character triple move. Depending on your current party, the move will change, so experiment with different combos. During your adventure, you'll encounter bosses with colorful personalities. After clearing the game, you can fight some of them again.
Oh, interesting.
But these powered-up bosses aren't gonna be easy. Set off for adventure with Mario and Friends when Super Mario RPG launches on the Nintendo Switch.
I never did get a chance to play the original Super Mario RPG. Might have to give it a shot because it does look fun. Really, like Square Enix, really, wow.
System November 17th. Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo eShop.
Interesting.
Hey. Look alive. We're almost there.
What's this?
The Nintendo DS game Trace Memory returns on the Nintendo Switch system as another code to memories.
Ooh.
One day, a young girl named Ashley receives a letter from the father she thought had passed away. Seeking answers, she sets off for the solitary Blood Edward Island in search of him.
Okay, this looks interesting.
Ashley encounters puzzles and obstacles that hinder her investigation.
Oh!
Can you see me?
She also meets a mysterious boy. What
A ghost,
friends
it seems
await
like.
Ashley in this place?
And this was originally on the DS or 3DS.
Try. I can't remember Dad's face. Who are you?
The sequel, Another Code R, Journey into Lost Memories, previously unreleased in North America, is
Oh.
also included.
So this is like Juliet, huh?
Oh, so it's the game and then the sequel that was never released outside of Japan. Interesting. Wait, hang on. Wait, funny. That was wordedly funny there. Was it released just not in America, or did the UK actually get it? That's what I want to know. Like, if I watched the UK one, would it say something differently, or is it coming to all regions? That's what I want to know, because this generally does look interesting.
Play both games to experience the full story. Unravel both adventures, fully enhanced for Nintendo Switch, when Another Code Recollection launches January 19th. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop.
That looks interesting. It generally does. I think I'll have to mark that on my calendars.
Code Recollection includes 2 games, the Nintendo DS game Trace Memory and its Wii sequel, which was never released.
Okay, so original on the DS, which America did get, and then the sequel on the Wii, which never got released in America. I don't know if it got released in the UK or if it never got released outside Japan or what, but those games do look generally interesting. I might have to check them out. Maybe I might do Let's Plays of them.
In North America, both games are fully enhanced on Nintendo Switch. Please look forward to playing them early next year.
Early next year.
Please take a look at this.
Okay, what is it? Okay, another Mario game? Where is it this time?
A loyal toad presented a flyer advertising a show at the Sparkle Theater.
Sparkle Theater.
Princess Peach and some toads went to go see it, but then
Of course.
the Wicked Grape and the Sour Budge suddenly made their grand entrance and took center stage. Now it's up to Peach and the theater's guardian Stella
Oh, interesting. Peach is getting her own game. Interesting.
to save the
Wait, hang on, no. Has Peach got her own game before? I can't remember. She might have. I don't know. She might have got her own game before. I just don't remember.
play and the day.
But definitely, I definitely feel like more of the Mario characters need their own solo games, I think.
This perfect performance has become a terrible tragedy. Luckily, Peach can use the power of Stella's ribbon to face off against the Sour Bunch. The ribbon alone won't always cut it, though. So let's do this.
Oh,
Whoa! Peach transformed into Sword Fighter Peach. By transforming,
Interesting.
she can use fantastic show-stopping abilities.
Does she have
The Sour
more
Bunch with
transformations?
sensational swordplay. Can Peach save this performance and its performers? There are more stolen shows to save.
of course. Like I think that first show would only be like the first level, and obviously there's more to the game. This looks interesting as well.
Valuable artifacts from this museum have gone missing. Become Detective Peach.
Oh, there are more forms.
And track down who done it. Desserts have been snatched from this sweets festival. Turn into Patissiere Peach and save it from a sugar crash. The Sour Bunch got their hands on this martial arts school. Become Kung Fu Peach and take it back from these foul fiends. Many other transformations are just behind the curtain.
Okay, so that answers my question then.
Our leading lady is ready for the spotlight. Princess Peach, showtime. Makes it...
Okay, that's interesting. Okay, March 22nd. Okay, interesting. Mark it on your calendars, guys. Yeah, that's wow.
Its debut on Nintendo
nice to
Switch
see,
March 22nd. Pre-orders begin today. on
It's nice to see
Nintendo
Peach getting her own game. I feel like more of the Mario characters need their own solo adventures.
That was a new look at Princess Peach Showtime. In Peach's latest adventure, the gameplay changes depending on her
Latest adventures, so that means she might have had her own game before that I'm not aware of.
transformations. It looks like there are more transformations beyond the ones we showed today, so please stay tuned. Let's continue with some more headlines.
What we got?
A new saga begins.
Okay, what is it?
A multi-layered RPG
Ooh.
full of rich stories awaits in Saga Emerald Beyond.
Saga Emerald,
Six
Square
heroes to
Enix.
choose from. A young man who fights with sentient puppets. A witch disguised as a schoolgirl to mask her identity. A crime-fighting duo chasing down a mysterious organization. A songstress mech who lost her voice and body. And a king of darkness who was recently reawakened. Select a hero, then follow their journey through 17 interconnected worlds as they strive to achieve their goals. How the story unfolds is in your hands. The choices you make can unlock different paths, more than ever before seen in the Saga franchise. Fight in timeline battles, turn-based combat in which turn order is crucial to victory. Use special techniques to control the order of actions, or activate team combos to swing the tide of battle in your favor. Saga Emerald Beyond launches on Nintendo Switch next year.
Okay, next year. What's next?
The legendary Raider
Oh, Tomb Raider! On Switch!
The first 3 Tomb Raider games, all with upgraded visuals, are venturing onto Nintendo Switch in one daring collection.
Oh, interesting. So the original Tomb Raider trilogy on Switch. Ooh, that's interesting.
As the fearless archaeologist, Lara Croft, you'll travel the world and face off against deadly foes and even deadlier legends. Climb, backflip, and swan dive through perilous quests spanning different countries and mythologies. Along the way, you'll solve puzzles to uncover treasures of the ancient world
I notice it switching back and forth between the original graphics and the remastered. I wonder if that actually lets you do it in the game, like similar to what. I wonder if it lets you switch back between graphics, like in the Halo remaster, like in Halo 1 and 2 remaster. I wonder if it's like that, where you can just push a button and go back and forth between the graphics. I wonder if that's actually in there.
And unravel mysteries lost to the ravages of time. This faithfully remastered trilogy comes with all of the expansions and secret levels for each game. You can also toggle between the original polygon look.
Okay, that answers my question.
And the upgraded visuals at any time. Tomb Raider 1 through 3 remastered, starring Lara Croft.
Okay, so it is basically just like Halo 1 and 2 remastered. Okay, that answers that question.
Nintendo Switch system, February 14th. Pre-orders begin today on
February 14th next year. Nice. That's interesting.
This detective's got a second bolt of brilliance.
Okay, Detective Pikachu 2.
Every great detective starts their day early.
This is Rhyme City, a place where humans and Pokemon coexist. The detective duo of Pikachu and his partner Tim investigate various cases while searching for Harry, Tim's missing father. Tim interviews people. Pikachu interviews Pokemon, and they find the truth
Makes sense.
together. They'll also rely on other Pokemon to broaden the scope of their investigations. Follow Sense with Growlithe. Smash Rocks with Darmanitan. And peer through walls with Luxray.
Ooh, interesting.
Tim and Pikachu solve all the mysteries and find Harry? Find out when Detective Pikachu returns. Launches on Nintendo Switch.
I didn't really care much for Detective Pikachu, but this one does. This one looks like it might be interesting. Does anyone know if the original one came to Switch at all, or is that a case of where I'm going to need to have to emulate it on the 3DS? Because that looks like it might be interesting.
October 6th. Pre-order
October 6th this year.
on
Okay.
Nintendo eShop.
Mark it on your calendars.
This game's a real toot.
Okay. Okay, I think I'll skip this one because, yeah. I think any games that don't particularly interest me, I'm just gonna skip completely.
Battle your way to victory in these Nintendo Switch games.
Okay, what we got?
10 teams of 3 will duke it out for survival in this online battle royale brawler.
Okay.
Your opponent's help down to
Battle
zero
Crush.
and deliver a finishing blow, or shove them off the collapsing terrain to win.
Oh, that sounds kind of fun.
15 heroes, each inspired by a different mythology. Work with your allies to be the
Okay,
last team
good,
standing.
good.
Battle Crush is free to play and launches first for consoles on Nintendo Switch next spring. A closed beta test will be available this October. Lead your mercenaries to fame and fortune in this open-world tactical RPG.
Oh, for God's sake, seriously?
Protecting townsfolk from thieves to vanquishing the land's most notorious figures. Before battle, equip your mercenaries with the best gear and skills to claim victory and live to see another day. Up to 4 players online can jointly command a troop and journey together across this vast world. War Tales launches as a timed console exclusive on Nintendo Switch later today. Run and gun in this reimagining of the beloved NES classic, Contra.
Oh, an NES classic.
Explosive stages with a devastating arsenal of weapons to crush the Red Falcon forces.
Yeah, it looks a lot better considering, well, we all know what the NES graphics were.
Variety of difficulty options.
So much better.
This reimagining from Konami and Way Forward features new weapons.
Okay.
Liberate your kingdom. Reclaim your destiny.
is a grievous tale which speaks of Fevrith, one of stolen destiny, stolen minds, and stolen nations. Yet as the world stands consumed by immense evil, a fallen prince shall rise again, ring of legend lighting his path.
That is the ring of the unicorn.
Oh! Luigi's Mansion 2. Oh, sorry, Dark Moon. As it was originally called in America.
Luigi's Mansion 2 HD.
Okay, I know if they're just... Okay, so I am watching the American streams, and it says Luigi's Mansion 2, not Dark Moon. That's good. It looks like they're fixing that little mistake they had back in the day.
Welcome to Evershade Valley, a place that's screaming and teeming with the supernatural. Luigi, our faint of heart hero, was sent here to check it out. Time for some mansion mayhem. No spooky adventure is complete without this vacuum-like device, the Poltergust.
I like the name.
Light up dark areas, vacuum up objects, and interact with the environment. It's a handy tool for your paranormal escapades. Plus, when you spot a ghost, pop! You can stun them with the strobe bulb, then vacuum them up.
Is that new?
You can
Was that in the original?
multiple ghosts at once. In this game, you'll find ghosts haunting, a former plant research lab, a broken down clock factory that's full of sand, a mine covered in ice and snow, and even more places. These troublemakers
So I'm assuming all of this. Was not in the original Luigi's Mansion 2. I'm assuming.
will use every trick in the book to block.
Oh.
Can Luigi summon his courage and save the day? Looking for other ghost hunters? Up to 4 players online can do some exercise across different multiplayer modes.
Oh.
Luigi's Mansion 2 HD creeps onto Nintendo Switch next summer.
Next summer. Okay. Brilliant.
How was that?
Good.
Next, we have 2 announcements to share.
Okay.
First, please take a look at this video.
Okay, Mario. Oh, it's a
It's a large question block. Actually, this question block currently appears on the roof of the previously announced Nintendo Gallery that's under construction in Uji City, Kyoto
Oh!
Prefecture. The official name of this gallery will be the Nintendo Museum.
Ooh. Interesting.
At the Nintendo Museum, a wide variety of Nintendo products from the company's history will be displayed. Construction is going well, and we plan to finish up by March 2024.
Oh,
We'll
interesting.
share more information, such as the opening date, at another time. Please stay tuned.
Oh, so they're building a
I'd
museum.
like to share some updates on upcoming Amiibo figures.
Uh,
Zelda and Ganondorf Amiibo figures are releasing,
don't really care for the amiibos all that much.
and Amiibo figures of Noah and Mio from the Xenoblade Chronicles 3 game
Oh.
will be released as
Oh, I still need to play Xenoblade 3. I don't even have it yet. I still need to play the first lot.
January 19th, 2024.
I swear, games are just coming out too fast these
Finally,
days.
we have a new Amiibo figure to announce. The DLC fighter from Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, Sora from Kingdom Hearts, is on the way. With the release of Sora, everyone is here from Super Smash Bros. Ultimate in Amiibo form. Please look forward to its release next.
Okay, F-Zero. Let me guess, remaster?
F-Zero game returns as a 99-player battle royale. F-Zero 99.
That seems vaguely familiar.
F-Zero courses with machines from the original Super NES game.
Okay, so it was Super
Terrible
NES.
high-speed races, but be careful. Your power meter will decrease if you crash into pilots or guardrails. If it
Ah,
hits
okay.
0, you're out.
Boom.
You'll need to avoid collisions and conserve your power meter to stay in the race. Feeling risky? Spend some of your power meter for a temporary speed boost. You can also collect super sparks, which appear when machines collide, to boost up to a special path called the Skyway. It's your best chance at bypassing your rivals and jumping into a higher position.
Yeah, this really does seem familiar for some reason.
Cosmetic options
I feel like
for
Fox
machines.
might have shown this to me at some point before I moved. But it does seem vaguely familiar.
One is back as more than 30
Okay.
years after its original release. F-Zero is back as a battle royale game. This title also supports the Super NES controller available exclusively for Nintendo
Oh.
Switch Online members.
Nice. I bet if I was watching the UK version, it would be in the UK colours. With the well, I can't remember the colours off by heart, but yeah, the colours are a bit differently in the UK.
You will give it a try and aim for first place. Okay, let's continue with some more headlines.
One little hero, one humongous problem.
Okay, what's this? It looks really cute.
Welcome to Vandal City, a whimsical land inhabited by small fuzzy beings called Yordles. After a party gets a little too wild, the portals holding the land together collapse and throw everything into chaos. It's up to you and your knitting magic to stitch Vandal City back together.
Okay, it looks like
Journey across the land.
it looks like it might be another game like Stardew, I think.
To gather
Another like
materials,
relaxing
craft
one.
Items and meals for the locals. As you continue gathering and crafting, you can weave together new upgrades by unlocking more
Sorry, that was my
branches of
kettle.
the skill tree.
It does that from time to time.
Experience even further
Yeah, it definitely does give me Stardew vibes.
by embarking on quests and hosting festivals for the community. Can you save Vandal City? And what mysteries will you discover during your magical adventure? Vandal Tale, a League of Legends story, launches on Nintendo Switch next year. Wait, did you hear that? Join best friends, Nunu and Willem, on a journey across the frozen wilds of the Freljord. Jump, climb, and sled your way through a beautiful yet treacherous land, where every step taken and each puzzle solved will bring you closer to the truth about these friends and their past. The Song of Nunu, a League of Legends story, launches on the Nintendo Switch system November 1st. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop. Let's move into Formation.
Trip with these shops doesn't feel like a prize.
Oh, hello, Wario. Yeah, Wario. I was getting the two mixed up.
Greetings! Welcome to the island! This tropical resort contains tons of micro games that'll get your body moving. In each micro game, you'll get into a specific pose called...
Oh no, I really don't like motion controls. It feels motion controls. I was never a huge fan of them. Like even back in the Wii era, it always felt a bit gimmicky for my liking.
a form. Copy the form shown, then perform the correct action as quick as you...
Okay, skip.
Heroic tale will soon unfold. Lead an army of over 100 heroes into battle and put an end to an empire's invasion. Meet Noah, a humble villager. Sane, an officer from the Empire. And Marissa, a forest guardian. These three band together to fight for a common goal. On their journey, they'll meet a variety of heroes who can join their cause. This is your home base, known as the headquarters. As
The
allies
headquarters.
join you, additional facilities will become available. You'll be able to tend crops, open shops, and more. Each hero you encounter has their own backstory and motivation. They may not always get along at first, but these conflicts may strengthen the bonds between your heroes. Trust, betrayal, justice, and truth. A heroic tale will begin when Eiyuden Chronicle 100 Heroes launches on Nintendo Switch, April 23rd.
Okay.
Participate in some pixel-perfect play.
Okay, what we got?
Next stop, Octopia.
Octopia.
To a charming parallel world in this paid DLC for Eastward. Help Sam and John turn the pages of a new chapter as they adjust to country life in a mountainside village.
Again, I'm getting more Stardew vibes.
Tend to livestock. Whip up culinary delights for your neighbors. And restore buildings to help the village thrive. And if you're new to Eastward, don't worry. You can access the DLC even if you haven't played the main story.
Huh.
Eastward, Octopia ventures onto Nintendo Switch this holiday. Get back into the groove. In this sequel to War Groove, charge across 3 tactical campaigns.
Okay. I'm just gonna skip a little bit here because
Catch fish by day, then serve them as sushi by night, and the aquatic adventure, Dave the Diver.
Dave the Diver.
Use the fish you've caught to concoct recipes. The final wave is racing in.
Okay, the final wave of that. All right. Okay, so again, skip. Oh, for God's sake! I saw this earlier.
Is among us.
Although it looks a bit different than what I've seen, so is it like a remaster? Because the graphics do look a little different from what I'm used to. Or has it got its own cutscene now? I never played much of Among Us. I only played one game, I was never really good at it. Wait, was Among Us even on Switch at one point? I know it was on everything else, but I don't know if it was on Switch or not. Introducing a new map. Oh, so it is a bit different.
For Among Us is free and launches this October.
Okay, so it's a new map for Among Us, right? Gotcha.
What did you think? Thanks for sticking with us this far. Next up, we'd like to recap some of the previously announced Nintendo titles you can look forward to playing from September onwards.
Okay, well, let's take a quick look since it's not very long. Okay, so the new Pokemon game, Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, I still need to get it. I've been holding off on it for a bit just because when it first came out there was a few bugs, but I think based on what I've heard, it seems to be all okay now. Still not sure how I feel about the whole expansion pass stuff though. Zero, Pikmin, Detective Pikachu. Yep, of course. Super Mario RPG. Mario Kart. Okay, part 2 of that. That looks interesting. Nice to see Peach having her own game. Splatoon. Yes, hell yes, definitely getting that at some point.
We hope you're looking forward to these upcoming titles.
I'm definitely looking forward to, like, not all of them, like some, again, with these types of things, it's either hit or miss, but a lot of it, there's a lot of good stuff here.
This next video will be our last announcement.
Okay, what we got? Okay. Okay, so it's Paper Mario. So is it a new one or... I never played much of the Paper Marios. There's always one that I was after. I've not played much of or seen much of. There is one that I'm after. Oh, bloody hell, I saw the title. I do like the fact that they're taking advantage of the fact that everyone is paper, like using it as its own like mechanic. Oh god, Giant Bowser! Super... Oh god. Paper Mario, the 1000-Year Door. Oh, I have been after this for a long time. Like, I've been wanting to get into the Paper Mario games, but this one's been freaking infamous for the longest time because it's been stuck on the GameCube for ages, and it's been super, super expensive. So the fact it's finally coming to the Switch, thank God, because that game is just way too freaking expensive. You know, it's getting to the point where I was contemplating on playing it on Dolphin. 2024. Okay, so it's next year then.
Paper Mario: The Thousand-Year Door, originally released on Nintendo GameCube, will return with enhanced graphics.
Oh, okay.
If you played the original or have yet to play it, we hope you look forward to experiencing this adventure in a paper world starring Mario and friends.
I've been wanting this for
That's all
ages.
for today's Nintendo Direct. Thank you for watching.
Okay. Okay, and that's about it really. So yeah, there's a lot of good stuff here. So obviously there's Paper Mario 1000-Year Door, which I've been waiting for ages, since that's been stuck on the GameCube for the longest time. There's a few games I don't really care about. Among Us, there's a few things here. Some look really interesting. What was the last thing that looked interesting to me? Oh yeah, the Nintendo Museum. That's gonna be cool. Luigi's Mansion 2 HD. There was something else. Detective Pikachu Returns. The Tomb Raider trilogy remastered. That's gonna be interesting. Okay, so Princess Peach Showdown. It's gonna be interesting. The another Coda collection or recollection. Super Mario RPG. Spy X Anya. Operation Memories. And so on. Prince of Persia. Donkey Kong vs Mario. And yeah, a lot of good stuff this time around. So yeah, I definitely say this direct was a lot better. I think probably what happened is the last direct. I think the last direct was probably just maybe, I don't know, maybe that was just a bad day for me. Like maybe it was the heat wave, but yeah, a lot of good stuff there. Again, with these presentation things, it's always hit and miss. There's always gonna be some things that doesn't interest you much, but there is a lot to keep me invested, a lot to keep me interested. There's a lot I'm looking forward to. Again, the Princess Peach game, Thousand Year Door, few other bits and pieces, the Spy Family game. Yeah, there's definitely a lot I'm looking forward to. So, anyway, that's going to about do it for this video, guys. So as always, you know the drill. Tell me in the comments what games are you looking forward to, and with all that said, I will see you guys in the next video. Until then, have a good day, you guys.